Well, but it's showing that it's there, but you're like exactly below.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying,
I'm a bigger dot.
I often wonder how that shit works.
I know.
Whose radar this guy using versus yours? You have to be a guy. That's my station on there, what happened? Oh, my dot says in 8 minutes we're supposed to.
Hey everybody, with the McGraw brothers.
Did you write that?
I did.
Good job.
I did.
I'm seeing the side of Kevin I didn't know about.
Well, there was, yeah, I talked to him later. Fortunately, the statute of limitations have expired. On most things.
We played together as a duo for a long time when we both were drinking, and
Right.
it sometimes didn't go well. Sometimes it did, but
We thought we were having fun.
Yeah. But I remember we were.
Yeah. At the moment, it seemed like we thought it was. Let's do summertime. Yeah, A minor. Okay. Two, three, four. Summertime, and the living's easy. Fish are jumping down the pipe, and the corn is high. Your daddy's rich, your mama's so good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, gonna wind up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Till that morning, nothing's gonna harm you. Till your just always been a good thing for my soul. It's always good to be here, and always appreciate the hospitality and the mentorship and the friendship and the leadership and the support. I didn't get sober by myself, and I don't stay sober by myself. And it's people like Cal and everybody else here that help me. So thank you all. Oh, I got a song. I wrote a song just for this. I did it in G. You know, in the big book, we often refer to alcohol as John Barleycorn, right? And that's what it was commonly referred to way back then. But there's actually a book called John Barleycorn. For those of you who like to read, it was written by Jack London. And it's if you want to get a sense of, or for me, boy, it was like, yep, that's desperation. And there's so much in that book about John Barleycorn and his personal story that I see images and things that remind me about the big book. So it's called John Barleycorn. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, take your whiskey, wine, and beer. You swore you were a friend of mine, and giving in where it's clear. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. When we first met, I was quite young. You took me by the hand. You promised big adventures across this great big land. The deal we made was costly, and I did not understand. When all was said and done, you would break me as a man. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, take your whiskey, wine, and beer. You swore you were a friend of mine, but now it's very clear. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. As years went by, I came to see my love had plumb run out. My wives had all skipped town, and I began to have my doubt. I wasn't worth a nickel, and I'm not much to talk about. I had enough, and through my tears, I began to shout. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, take your whiskey, wine, and beer. You swore you were a friend of mine, but now it's very clear. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, take the whiskey, wine, and beer. You swore you were a friend of mine, but now it's very clear. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome here. John Barleycorn, you are not welcome.
There you go. That's all. Amen to that.
on one horse to win and a bet on another to show. The odds were in my favor. I had them 5-1. Sure enough, the nag came round the track. We had won a long grip creek. She sends me if I sprang a lead. She defends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, drunk extreme if I ever did see one. Back at the shack, we had Spike Jones on the box. Said I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. That just gave my heart a throb to the bottom of my feet. I swore as I took another pull, but Bessie can't be beat up on Crip Creek. She sends me if I spring a lead. She defends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me in drunk extreme if I ever did see one. And up north it's freezing cold. Don't you know living on the road is getting pretty old? Guess I'll call my big mama, tell her I'll be rolling in. Don't you know deep down inside I can't wait to see my Bessie again. Up on Crip, she sends me if I spring a leak. She tells me I don't have to speak. She defends me a drunk extreme if I ever did see one. Thank you.
Is that valuable?
Not that valuable. It's not breakable. One of the things that I try to do is to meditate, to focus. And sometimes that requires kind of peacefulness. And so this is a song I hope y'all enjoy. Just an instrumental, features Brother Bob on harmonica. And so just kind of let your mind wander.
let's do,
Let's do Joe.
no, let's do Cheech and Chong.
G.
G. One, two, three. Heading for the station with my pack on my back. Got my transportation in the back of my hat. Love to hear the rhythm of the clickety clack. Hear the lonesome whistle, see the smoke in the sky. Now I run the Democrat with fellas named Mac. Take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo choo and choo choo, boogie woo woo, woo woo, boogie choo choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track. Sail down by the railroad track, live the life around me in a beat down shack. When I hear a whistle gonna peep through the crack, watch the train rolling when it's falling to jack. I just love the rhythm of the clickety clack, take me right back to the track, Jack. Choo choo, boogie woo woo, woo woo, boogie choo choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track, Jack.
Got him going.
Simple man. All right. That's it as well.
Well, I am just a simple man, play these simple blues. Every time I feel low down, put on my walking shoes and I go walking with my blues. So say it's a crazy life I choose. My daddy died when he was young. He did what he did best. He worked his body till it broke. He laid his soul to rest somewhere. He's walking with his blues. Some folks say it's a crazy life he choose. When I die, don't cry for me. Just sing this simple song. Grab yourself a bottleneck and play blues all night long, 'cause I'll be walking with my blues. Some folks say it's a crazy life I choose. Just a simple man, play these simple blues. Every time I feel low down, I put on my walking shoes and I go walking with my blues. Some folks say it's a crazy life I choose. Some folks say it's a crazy life I choose. Some folks say it's a crazy life. It's a crazy life I choose.
They told us supper about 5:30 supper tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's what, about 15 after now?
Yeah,
So about another 15 minutes?
yeah. I want to hear that special song too, a couple of your special songs.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do one more with you, and then we'll do Now I Know and Dig Myself Home.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
guess we could do, let's do St. James.
St. James. This is an old song. It tracks actually back to Ireland, but for a lot of folks, it comes out of New Orleans. It's called St. James Infirmary.
I went down to old Joe's barroom, talking about Joe's right uptown. They were playing the blues as usual. The usual crowd was hanging around. And up at the bar stood Big Joe the Boney. His eyes were bloodshot red. He turned to the people around him. These are the words he said. He said, I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, laid out on a long white table, so cold, so clammy, so bare. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. You can search this wide world over, you ain't gonna find a girl as sweet as she. I want y'all to please bury me. A brand new suit and a Stetson hat. Fill my pockets full of silver dollars, so the boys will know I died standing pat. I want 6 sober alcoholics to be my pallbearers. I want Bill Wilson to sing me a song. I want Dr. Bob and the good old timers up on top of my hearse there. I want them to raise hell as we roll along. Now y'all have heard our story. Now y'all have heard the news. Anybody happen to ask you? We got the St. James Infirmary Blues. Those last verses were kind of added in. When Cal and I met, at some point it came out, we were talking, and I talked about playing music, and he goes, "Oh, what do you play?" And I said, "Oh, I do a little bit of this and that." So I sent him some stuff that I played, and he goes, "That's okay, it's pretty good." And so I'm gonna do two songs. Bob and I recorded on a CD many years ago, back in 2009. The second song that I'm going to do, the last song I'm going to do, it's called "Dig Myself a Hole." And I didn't come into the program, into the fellowship, until December 6th of 22. So I'm new to this. But if you listen to the lyrics, I knew I had a problem in December of 2009. I just wasn't ready to admit that I had a problem in 2009. But the first song is a song called "Now I Know," and it's got a lot of parallels about what matters. And it kind of alludes to some of my self-inflicted wounds, but these are those two songs. Now I really know what matters. Now I really know who cares. Now I can quit climbing broken ladders. Now I can quit falling down the stairs. And now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Second chances don't come often. Mistakes made long ago seem so real. Scars upon the heart never soften. But the lessons that they teach you help you heal. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. know I've done my share of second guessing, but now it's time for me to make my stand.
hope this don't come off like a confession, but now I finally know who I am. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Oh, now I really know what matters. Now I really know who cares. Now I can't quit climbing broken ladders. Now I can't quit falling down the stairs. Now I know. 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 We got time for one more before we put on the feed bag.
Dig yourself a hole.
Humidity set now. I went and got myself a shovel, went out in the yard, burned and churned and turned that earth. It wasn't very hard. The next thing that I noticed, I'm in a hole up to my knees. Then a friend said he'd be glad to help if I'd only ask him please. But I was busy with my shovel, I was committed to my hole. So I burned and churned and turned the earth, tried to satisfy my soul. We all have our shovels, we all dig our holes. What's in between that's seldom seen is why we choose those roles. It's in a day of reckoning, face the icy cold. Just how far do we dig before we climb out of our holes? Next thing that I noticed, I'm in a hole up to my chest. I was digging hard out in the yard. This was no time to rest. So I pressed on with my shovel, and here came my friend again. He said, it looks like you're having trouble, and I'll lend a helping hand. He said, I think I've got it covered, but thanks for stopping by. And I leaned into my shovel, but I began to wonder why. Why do we all have our shovels? Why do we all dig our holes? Why is what's in between so seldom seen? Why do we choose those roles? Why is it in our day of reckoning when we face the bitter cold? Why do we have to dig so far before we climb out of our holes? Now I put down my shovel and I'm finished with this hole. I hit bedrock and I had to stop. I couldn't dig no more. When I looked all around me, my hole is all I see. Got a worn out shovel and a broken back. And my friend, he said to me, he said, brother, you're in trouble. Please take me by the hand. And he lifted me up and he dusted me off and said, now I understand. We all have our shovels, we all dig our holes. What's in between that's seldom seen is why we choose those roles. Why is it in our day of reckoning when we face our final goal? Why do we have to dig so far before we climb out of our hole? Now we have to dig so far before we climb out of our holes. Why do we have to dig so far before we climb out of our holes? See.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I heard you pretty damn good, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Pretty good, man. Why not?
That's the cool.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Good job, man.
Yeah, man. Where's the tip
Bringing your friends out
That's
here.
my corn early. That's my tip.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. You've gotten a lot better on it. You've been working.
Thank you.
You've been working.
He's in his element right today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you going to get that. Time for dinner?
Time for dinner.
It's fine. It's fine. I just had knee replacement in October. It's good. I'm good, but